So, I don't know if you saw this, but Ben Shapiro, he tweeted this out. He said, oh my God, Bloomberg is buying the election, say people whose chief candidates want to hand people health care, college educations, housing they're not paying for. So it's nice to see that Ben Shapiro can't help himself but reveal he doesn't understand the difference between a billionaire money and fucking public policy. He doesn't understand using taxes for something and someone using fucking money out of his own pocket that he got in a corrupt system so he could then buy that corrupt system. Those are two different things, Ben, and it's nice to know that you let everybody know you don't know the fucking difference between them. But what's even nicer to know is that Chris Hardball has the exact same opinion. Yes. Chris Matthews, watch this.
Buying the election, just flat out. What Senator Sanders is doing, Chris, is building a real grassroots movement, having conversations with people. What Mayor Bloomberg is doing is just spreading.
You mean buying using money to get votes?
He is.
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying using money to get votes?
$350 million worth of ads, his own money.
Okay, just your definition. Is buying an election using money to get votes?
He is using.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, Chris.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Chris. You're trying to get me fucking caught in a soundbite, and I'm not going to do it for you, you piece of shit. So watch the point Chris is trying to get to. Here we go.
And I'm not going down that road. What I am saying is that he's not building a movement. He's not talking to the people. He's just throwing his money out there. But that's not going to work.
Okay. If I'm in college right now and I had student loans, they got me through college. If somebody came along and said, I'm going to pay off all your student loans and what else? And if you're going to a public university, I'm paying all your tuition. Is that buying votes?
Okay. Oh, God. So, yeah. Chris Matthews is saying that Bernie Sanders, the guy who gets his suits at JCPenney, is trying to buy the election. Again, no, it's not called buying votes, Chris. It's called telling people how you're going to use the tax dollars they're already spending right now to actually help them instead of the guy who fucking signs your paycheck, you piece of shit.
Instead of a $1.5 trillion tax break to billionaires, that's the exact amount of money it would take for student debt forgiveness.
Oh, my God.
That's the difference.
But isn't the ultimate problem that we have millionaires as our journalists?
Yes. Chris Matthews, a multi-millionaire. First of all, Chris Matthews is so terrified of Bernie, he should be filmed under his bed while doing this show. Am I right? Chris Matthews is like if a pothole was a person. You know that, right? Chris Matthews is like his spirit animal is a bar fight. That's his spirit animal. All right. So I just want to say, right-wing commentator Ben Shapiro, who recently was considered too conservative for a conservative talk show in the UK, would fit like a glove on a liberal network in the United States. Just let that fucking sink in, ladies and gentlemen. No problem. They could hire Ben Shapiro at MSNBC and he would fit right in with Chris Matthews. He'd be like, well, look at a spunky upstart. Look at a spunky kid. I think Chris Matthews should write a book called False Equivalencies for Douchebags. Our next live Jimmy Dore show, March 1st in Miami. Then we go to Minneapolis, Chicago, and everywhere in between. For all our tickets, for all our live shows, go to jimmydorcomedy.com. Plus, become a member. Become a premium member. Go to jimmydorcomedy.com/join. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Thanks for your support.